Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We've convinced the ghouls and the Nightkin to vacate RepCon, so now the scavengers from Novac can get back to looting the place and keeping their town alive. Our daytime sniper, Manny, will be especially glad to hear it, because he's promised to help us find our shooter for clearing them out. But we haven't forgotten about the other sniper, Boone, who's looking for clues about who set up his wife's kidnapping. A lot of drama for such a small town. And because it's daytime, Manning should be up here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much.
Hey, Manny.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
They're no longer at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't going to be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be through a lot more. So about that man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Okay, Boulder City? Where's Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
Okay. Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Okay.
Hope that helps. I owed you.
Appreciate it, Manny.
Yeah, see ya.
Look at that. Idolized. Okay. Well, so now we need to figure out what's going on Boone's behalf. We also are supposed to get that bungalow, the Willow.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
What do you know about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
So you're suggesting she just left him? Yeah, I find that highly unlikely. In fact, Boone seems to know that she didn't just leave. Anyway, I'd like to rent the deluxe bungalow.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
$3,000? Yeah.
Watch out for strangers.
What was the other room, $100? $3,000? Yeah, I don't know. What time is it? Nearly 5. And there's that super mutant again.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Who tried to make you talk?
Confound it, Novac, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
Why do they call you No Bark?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull.
Oh.
I know what I seen.
What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
More rat men. come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Well, of course. So what else has been going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral.
Yeah?
Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death, and always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Novac, but they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon.
Okay.
And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
Yeah. You know anything else about the deaths?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
So you're saying if we kill these guys, I get a backpack with a blunderbuss. That might be worth sticking around for. Anything else happening in the area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
What do you think actually is going on there?
Ghosts. Commie ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth.
Well, who could blame you? It was good talking to you, Novac.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
I won't tell a soul. Okay, so maybe a character, but we got 2 good clues from him. So we've got late night attacks. That's McBride Corral. I think I saw some cattle down there. And Jeannie May's behavior is suspicious. And it seems that the folks who took Carla came to her office. So we have a couple of late night tasks, it seems.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
Heard you've been losing livestock.
Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
What do you know about the attacks?
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
I can see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Did you get a look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, mister, but them 2-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Novac says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
Okay. West side, get a blunderbuss. Okay. Can you tell me anything about Boone's wife?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
Okay.
So long.
Good talk to you, Dusty. So, what time is it? It's not even 6. Well, that's a shame.
What can I do for you?
I need medical supplies.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Doctor's bags. Gonna make it take me even longer to get that hotel room. Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You
Later.
too. Okay. Well, productive, but not very time consuming. I guess our best bet, just wait it out. Yep, this way is west. So settle down here behind this rock. So about 6 hours exactly. We miss him?
I wonder if Nobark's around today. He's always fun to talk to.
What's that?
Can't sleep. I'll kill you.
It was Nightkin. Willow are friends. Help Willow recover her stolen items, and she is very grateful. Now considers you a friend. Help you on the way to become BFFs. And beyond, here's a list of gifts you can give to her. Teddy bears, garden gnomes, Nuka-Cola quartz, fancy lad, snack cakes, etc., etc. Okay. Dusting McBride wants us to look out. Okay, here we go. Screams of the Brahmin. Most of what is recorded here is a mess of incomprehensible psychotic gibberish. It seems to express a general frustration toward a set of Brahmin who are allegedly keeping the author awake at night by screaming inside his head whenever he closes his eyes. So he was seeking to take revenge on McBride's cattle. But he won't be doing that anymore. Well, their light's still on. Hey,
Find anything?
you hear the gunshots? No one's going to attack your cattle from now on.
Well, I don't know how you done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Thank you very much.
So long.
Okay. Oh, I guess nobody turns off lights around here. We'll see what I can figure out. There we go. Bill of sale. We, the representatives of the Council of Piscicorium, have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie May Crawford of the Township of Novac the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenanted with the said Jeannie May Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. Mr. Scribonius Lebo Drusus et al., administrators of Mr. Licinius Crassus, Council of Piscitorium ab Famulatus. Wow. He sold Carla out to the Legion. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we have business. I believe. You know, it's suspicious. She runs the hotel, but she doesn't live there. Wake up.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Come with me. There's something you need to see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
You would think an evil woman would have a more suspicious mind. Where'd she go? Hope he doesn't shoot Willow. Okay. So I need to change hats. Hey, Boone. Well, I guess he got the message. Now I get a key. Okay. Guess it's time to go talk to Boone.
If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mule.
Okay, you're done, buddy.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me and let's go after the Legion.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hey, we got a new pal.
Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves.
Well, I don't know. There was no key on her body.
Maybe
Was it-
after I've seen the Mojave, I'll come back here to live for a while.
Well, you'll have to find a key first. No, I didn't miss it. Well, I'll have to keep looking for it. Okay, well, this time of night, guess we might as well hit the hay.
Those who can afford passports are saying the added security.
Don't even know how many beds there are in this place. Just find a place and kip. Oh, good grief, it's still early morning. Guess we'll go 5 hours.
I could use some coffee.
Yeah.
I'm Blake, and you're listening to Wave Radio.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
I do? That was fast. Aren't you that singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
So why'd you come all this way from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why would he be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
Robbed a casino boss?
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
I don't know. You really don't know when to quit, do you?
I guess I don't. That's why I'm here.
Wave Radio.
Well, I'll let you know if I find any work for a singer.
You do that? Great. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See you later.
Hey, fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
You were a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
So what do you do in Novac?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
So did you fly for the NCR?
4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
Watch your 6 out there.
Okay, well...
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Would you feel better if I checked on them?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
So tell me about the Rangers.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What'd you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Your body is injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself if you think you're useless.
Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too.
New unarmed technique, Ranger Takedown. You've learned the Ranger Takedown special move. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop your opponent to the ground. Willow has learned some tricks from Ranger Andy, and her unarmed skills have increased. Awesome. So now, we know that there may be some people of interest at the ranger station that we could check on. Well, I guess we know who lives here. I know I'm awfully nosy. Ah, here he is. Chris.
Welcome to Novac. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy, too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place.
Okay, ladies
Sure.
and gentlemen.
Do you know how to pick a lock?
For our letter segment, where I answer the questions.
Okay. Well. So we were directed. So there's Helios One, which was an interesting spot. There's Boulder City. So Helios One is more or less on the way. I got my bearings correct. Yep. Morning, Novac. Actually, we might have been better off just going to Prim, giving them the news that they've got a sheriff. Definitely be better off having some water.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Shouldn't there be more people here defending the power plant?
There should be more of us. But we aren't getting much power in this plant, for various reasons. So, none of our enemies have a big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. And they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishes every so often. Prodding for weaknesses, mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 21-1 maybe? They held out as long as they could. Lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls.
Okay. Well, I don't want to insult you by criticizing your posting.
Try not to make any trouble.
Okay. So we're looking for an idiot.
You lost?
Sort of.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless. We might as well be defending a cage from the inside.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
I think we found the idiot. Why are you worrying about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
I'm trying not to think about that. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How'd you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
I need to learn your interview techniques. So what exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing?
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have.
Right.
Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Why would someone retarget the mirrors? How would
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Wow. No, I definitely do not want your recommendation.
Hey, man.
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
My interest in this place is scientific.
Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
This is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the Apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I want what you want.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the Apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
So they know about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steer clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR asked me to help increase the plant's power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Thank you. So where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Right. So why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
Fair enough. So the NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Tell me more about the followers.
Humanity lost many things after the war. Methods of agriculture, techniques for survival. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them.
Go on.
Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. Knowledge of what we're capable of and how things spiral out of control. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night. And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the ways to remind people of them.
So where are they?
We're scattered mostly. We go where we're needed. Our largest presence is in Freeside, at Old Mormon Fort. Other than that, I know Dr. Usanagi set up a practice near the Crimson Caravan, and a man we train is operating out of the Aerotech building. Another man, Tom Anderson, was looking into water supply problems in Westside, but that was a while ago.
Did the followers work together with the NCR?
We did for a time, but our goals differ. The NCR only cares to expand their wealth and their reach. For us, territory boundaries mean nothing, and prosperity has to be for everyone, not just citizens of the NCR. So parting was inevitable. While the NCR pushes east, we clean up the mess they leave behind, try to provide some stability.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Hi, I'm Willow. It looks like we're going to be spending a lot of time together. I hope we can be friends.
Well, that's odd.
Hi, I'm Willow. It looks like we're going to be...
Most tripwires, most mines I can disable before they blow up. But those must have had a very sensitive fuse. Okay, so we have a new plan. Okay. Okay. So what's this about Archimedes testing? On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Upcoming visit. Brigadier General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the General is with us. The General expects the best from all of his men, and Poseidon men should be no different in the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Okay. I guess the other one is across the way here. Yeah. Well, this is a shame.
Damn it!
All right. It's over.
Yep. Love that spotter perk. Okay. Now I believe we need to enter the main building. Enter through this.
Please, don't take this personally.
Damn it!
All right. Get some duds out of here. Okay, we got rid of quite a few duds that time. Okay, shrubs, riches, tweaks, levels. Heck, I think we just click and eat everything and we get it. 1 of 6 for tweaks. But might be riches. It's not. Good thing we could click all of them. Warning, no targeting data. Deactivate turret system. Bit of looting, but nothing else to help us.
All mine.
Almost shot a blade.
Since you don't seem willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess I'm gonna have to do it for you.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't help you there. Probably have a lifetime supply of wonder glue by now. The mainframe is currently unresponsive. The amount of power reaching the terminal seems to be insufficient. That would probably be because of the smoking wire. Generator looks to be fine, but some kind of large vermin has chewed up the power cable. With the proper know-how and some scrap metal, you could repair the connection and improve its output bandwidth. Otherwise, you'll need help. Okay. Poseidon Energy Employee ID card. Glad I eventually saw that. And when I don't care about scrap metal, excuse me, I see it everywhere. I bet you one of those robots has it. There we go. Configure power grid. Full region. Initial trials. Pending the successful launch of Archimedes 2, we ought to be able to begin field trials with the handheld rangefinder within a few weeks. Our small-scale tests have already proven the viability of sending power as a microwave radiation from the plant to a remote receiver and converting it back into a usable form. All that remains is to extrapolate it to a full scale and then prove out the long-range communication/targeting system on the rangefinder. Archimedes testing. Yes, knew about that. Okay. I knew that would happen. We're not good enough to do that one. It's like some more gopher stuff left for us. Probably in anticipation of the fact that not everyone could open that door. Reflector control console. The console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. A power configuration would need to be set up in the tower's mainframe, and the two ground-level terminals would need to have an active uplink to the mainframe. So it is currently 5:51. So we missed it by nearly 3 hours. I've always wanted to stand here and stare at the landscape. That should do it. Didn't I have a pair of sunglasses? Ow.
Do you smell that? Ugh.
Probably dust on the wires.
Hostile target detected.
Oh.
Failure state. Unable to continue. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Multiple failures detected.
I'm almost out of ammo. Oh, that's where we came from. Can't go that way. All right. What do you want to bet they give Fantastic a raise for all this? Huh. Well, I can get the solar panels aligned, but I can't do anything about the rain.
What can I help you with?
I diverted the power to the grid.
I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR has more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
Why are you sticking around?
Keeping watch mostly. Trying to make sure the dangers of this plan are minimized.
Good luck.
Goodbye.
Gotta say, it sounds like kind of a dull row. Yeah, I probably just got you a raise.